Hey, DaveWeLike here with a long and boring video talking about my internet. I hate making videos like this, but I'm gonna be as quick and precise as I possibly can be. You can see my PlayStation 4 is running in the background, downloading at speeds I've never seen before, or have I? I don't know. It's really hard to test internet and to really see actual real-world results. Previously on this YouTube channel, I've been talking about Starry internet. I didn't get them. For now, at least. Hopefully, in the future, I will one day. Generally speaking, Starry Internet, if you don't know about it, it's a really cool opportunity. 200 megabits per second down and up for $50 a month, and that includes taxes, okay? And there's no installation fee, there's nothing like that. It's a solid $50 a month. It's super cheap, super fast, but there's a lot of hiccups along the way. Obviously, it has to be available in your particular city. It is now, in my particular part of town, available, but that being said, they then have to talk to your landlord. That's where my particular frustration comes on into play, in that my landlord just, first off, needs to be explained about what is Starry, how does it work. You have to install an antenna on your roof. Oh, I don't know about that, you know, but that's the problem. It's like, wait a minute, guy. There are satellite dishes all along this roof. Why can't we just install basically it's slightly bigger, the Starry antenna, but it's basically the same exact thing. Can't we just do that? No, not right now. Okay. I think they're going to be fixing the roof. I think that's my problem. And it is what it is at the end of the day. So I can't get Starry just yet. It's not Starry's fault by any means. I do have an alternative option for really fast internet. It just costs an arm and a leg. And that's why I didn't want to go with it. It's called Spectrum. Now, I previously had Spectrum 100 megabits per second down and 10 megabits per second up. I was paying around $59.99 a month, which wasn't bad by any means. And I did invest in my own cable modem as well as a router. Okay, so recently I upgraded to a Wi-Fi 6 router, and using that previous package of 100 down, 10 up, I mean, I was seeing great results. I was seeing well over my internet speed, which was great, maybe around 120 down, and then like 12 up. Totally solid, that's awesome. But for work purposes, I really wanted to go ahead and get the best speed that I possibly could. So I recently just upgraded to their 1 gigabit per second speed. Now this particular one is, they say it's 1 gigabit, but it's like, well, wait a minute. It's more like 940. Just saying. Okay, so 940 is pretty much the max speed that they claim that you'll get. And then you get an upload speed of around 35 megabits per second. So clearly, to some extent, it's like, well, if I really needed to download a bunch of stuff, that's faster than Starry. But at the same time, the upload is killer. And my Spectrum people did say that they're working on potentially at some point having a one-to-one ratio of uploading and downloading. So, you know, at some point, maybe it'll be 940 by 940. That'd be awesome. But for now, it's not. So this is costing me an arm and a leg because it costs $125 a month, okay? On top of, I think there was an installation fee in the range of $100 to like $199. That was a one-time fee. Why do I have a one-time fee for a service that I already had? Like I had Spectrum previously, the lower tier. Why did I need to have an installation fee again? I don't know. It was really weird. It's like, can't I just pick up a higher end cable modem? Because my cable modem had a cap of 340 megabits per second down. So I obviously needed to upgrade to the Spectrum modem, but technically that's supposed to be free anyway. That's supposed to be included in your package. So I don't know, there was no proper logic, but I did encounter some problems with getting close to a 1 gigabit per second download speed. And I did actually still end up needing people to come on over, the Spectrum technicians. So they had to fix some of the coax cables in my building because there was noise and all that sort of stuff. That's to be expected though. You know, the coax cables, they deteriorate over time. You know, people step on them, they bend them, they break them, whatever. But it's one of those things of like, whoa, wait a minute. Do I really see an improvement on my everyday sort of like when I just stream videos? It's really hard to say. It truly is. And technically speaking, if you go to speed test websites, yeah, I'll notice a difference, right? It's definitely high up there. It's nowhere near 940 megabits per second down, which is a shame. But I think what they were saying is like, oh, well, we could technically run a brand new line and maybe that'll improve it, but there's no guarantee. So I was like, okay, well, this is good enough, guys. This is way more than what I need. So we're in this particular position, as you can see in the PlayStation 4. This is the original PlayStation 4, and it's downloading an update. It's going to take 31 minutes to download 1.789 gigabytes. So again, is that faster? That doesn't seem that fast, but I don't know. It depends on the device, your internet connection speed. I'll tell you that much, because this PlayStation 4 is the original, so it's super old as it is. Whatever, I'm on the Wi-Fi, so whatever that Wi-Fi card is probably super old. My Roku is the Roku 4, and it said something about the download speed being in the 70s, okay? That's really slow. However, for, again, streaming video, you're not going to need much faster than that, okay? I mean, that's perfectly fine. Maybe the Roku Ultra, the newer generation of Rokus, will be better. Again, I'm on a Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi router, so the only device that I have that is compatible with Wi-Fi 6 is my cell phone, the Samsung Galaxy S10, in which that speed is technically better than my Surface Studio 2 computer, which is pretty sad, to say the least. Because again, it's about that Wi-Fi card, right? Now, if I were to plug it in with Ethernet, we're talking about a whole different ballgame, okay? And realistically, like, none of the downloads and the upload speeds have been consistently steady, because the minute that you start eating up the bandwidth in one particular computer is downloading a video file or uploading a video file, you'll immediately see across the entire network that your speed starts going down. And so your other devices start slowing down a little bit. That's why, again, you really want a Wi-Fi router. I would suggest upgrading that device along with potentially, your cable modem before you really upgrade your tier of speed. And it's a shame, though, that there's like no Wi-Fi 6 adapter just yet for computers, like an external adapter, because I would have loved to hook up my Surface Studio 2 to that, but can't do that just yet. Anyway, I hope that cleared everything on up about my internet connection speeds. I think I covered everything that was possible. If you have any other questions, let me know in the description field below. Oh, look at that. The minute that the DualShock controller disconnected, it now says 6 minutes left. I don't know what happened there. It's the PlayStation Network. It's always going down. That's what she's... Oh, hi. How are you doing? You okay? You don't look happy today. If you have any other questions in the description field below, please do let me know. And I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful day. This is DaveWeLike. Bye.